Hello, my name is Barb Mundell. I'm a civil engineer with the City of St. Paul Public Works Department. I will be the project manager on the Wheelock-Grotto Phase 1 reconstruction project. Phase 1 will begin in early summer of 2025 and be completed by November of 2025. This presentation is to talk about proposed sidewalks on the Wheelock-Grotto project. There are existing sidewalks on Avon and Folsom. There are existing sidewalks on one side of Ivy and one side of Osage. We are proposing new sidewalks on East Como Boulevard, Parkview, and Orange, and then also new sidewalks on the other side of Ivy and Osage. Paving projects strive to implement council-approved policies. Sidewalk policy was passed in 2017 by the City Council, recommending sidewalks on both sides of an improved street. For more information about the sidewalk policy, please see this link. Now, the new sidewalks, we will try and meander them as recommended by St. Paul Forestry to minimize impacts to mature trees. We will also be following the safe routes to school recommendations for new sidewalks. That there's a safe routes to school plan that has been created by the area schools, Como High School, and the elementary schools as well, which also recommend filling in sidewalk gaps. Again, average street widths vary from 28 feet to 32 feet wide with existing sidewalks on both sides on Folsom and Avon. Ivy has sidewalks on the north side only. Orange and Parkview have no sidewalks on either side. So on Avon Street, since there are existing sidewalks on both sides of the street, we will simply be replacing existing sidewalk as necessary. Same with Folsom. There's sidewalk on both sides of the street, and we'll replace as necessary. Ivy has sidewalk on north side only. We are proposing to put sidewalks on the south side of the street. We will meander those sidewalks to avoid obstructions such as existing walls and fences. With that meandering may impact a couple of trees. Again, we'll be following St. Paul Forestry's recommendations. Just more on Ivy meandering to avoid obstructions. There's some existing sidewalk on Orange Street, but we are proposing where there is no sidewalk, we are proposing sidewalk on both sides of the street. And we did not, sorry. On Orange, we did not encounter any obstructions, so we will be placing the sidewalk on the property line. On Parkview, there is no existing sidewalks. We're proposing sidewalks on both sides of the street. There are a couple retaining walls that we will meander to avoid those obstructions. East Como Boulevard, the street width varies from 24 feet wide near Lakeview to 28 near Arlington. We plan to keep the sidewalk, keep the street width pretty consistent. We're going to borrow a little bit of land on the park side so that we can keep a consistent street width and then also add a 5-foot wide sidewalk. And here's what that would look like. And I apologize. I should have mentioned that the blue lines are proposed curbs, the yellow are proposed sidewalks, and the green are recorded property lines. And there is a legend. It's a little hard to see here, but there is a legend. On Osage Street, the street width now varies from 30 feet wide to 34 feet wide in a 80-foot wide right of way. The existing sidewalk is on the east side only, and it is about 5 to 7 feet away from the property line. We have plenty of room to install new sidewalk on the west side and meander that sidewalk. We are proposing to keep it at a minimum of 5 feet away from the property line. Again, there's plenty of room to install sidewalks away from the property line and still not impact trees. Here is the proposal. Again, yellow is the proposed sidewalk. I'm also, feel free to contact me with questions about the sidewalks. I'd be happy to look at each individual property and talk you through what is being proposed. And again, thank you for listening.